In 2009, a controversial movie titled The Human Centipede First Sequence was released. It was both written and directed by Tom Six, and it was about a mad doctor named Dr. Hyder, played by Dieter Laser, who had a sick dream to sew 3 human beings together via their gastrointestinal system, basically combining them together, ass to mouth, to form a human centipede. He would also cut the tendons in their legs so that the centipede could not stand, only crawl. It was said to be 100% medically accurate. The movie was sick and yet very well put together, and the subtitle of First Sequence implied that there would be a sequel. So in 2011, we got just that, with The Human Centipede 2 Full Sequence. In Human Centipede 2, the first film was just a movie, and the movie has a huge fan with Martin Lomax, played by Lawrence R. Harvey. Martin is a mentally disturbed man that was inspired to create his own human centipede after watching the first film. However, this time around, Martin has 12 victims instead of 3. The film was shot in black and white, but don't let that fool you. This film is twice as disgusting as the first one, and this film was 100% medically inaccurate. Tom Six could have stopped there. He had 2 great and disturbing movies, but he wasn't through with the Human Centipede story. He still had another trick or 2 up his sleeve. On May 22, 2015, Tom Six released a 3rd movie in the series, with the Human Centipede 3 Final Sequence, which goes full-on Inception, and now both the first 2 movies are just movies created by Tom Six, and this one takes place in reality, and would be 100% politically incorrect. Dieter Laser is Bill Boss, the insane and tyrannical warden of a large prison, and Lawrence R. Harvey plays the prison accountant, Dwight Butler. Dwight is a fan of the first 2 movies, and he tries to talk Bill into his new plan, and he eventually does so. Dwight invites Tom Six himself into the prison to discuss the plans to create the first ever human prison centipede. The prisoners would all be sewn into one giant centipede until they had served their sentence. Then they would be freed, with just a scar around the mouth to show they had been in prison. What better deterrent to crime than the threat of having your mouth sewn to an ass? Tom Six even mentions that his original idea for the first human centipede was to sew a child molester's mouth to the ass of a fat New York truck driver, and now, in the 3rd movie, that original idea was kind of coming true. I have seen a lot of reviews for this movie, and a bunch of them don't seem to like it very much, but I actually enjoyed it. I think the problem is that the first 2 movies were both disgusting and serious-toned movies, while the final sequence is more comical and over the top. Bill Boss is now just plain crazy, and it seems like the movie is now just trying to be disgusting for the sake of being disgusting. But what do you expect with a title like The Human Centipede? You can't be expecting Shakespeare. But anyway, I liked The Human Centipede 3 Final Sequence quite a bit, and if you have a strong stomach, and or if you are a fan of the original 2 movies, you should check this one out. This has been Doughboy from Hardcore Academy, and peace out.